Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. So welcome to the third part of my video. So in the first part of my video, we saw the basics of the polynomial, how to find the zeros of the polynomial, and in the second part of my video, we saw the relationship between the coefficients of the polynomial and the zeros of the polynomial, right? We did few questions as well. So in the third part of my video, we will continue with this and we will solve few questions. Fine. So let us start with the first question. So the first question says, find the equation of the polynomial whose roots are root 2 and 2 by 3. Now note in this question, the equation of the polynomial is not given to us. Instead, the roots of the polynomial are given to us and we need to find the equation of the polynomial. So now let's suppose I have a polynomial px. So what is the general equation of a polynomial? It is ax squared plus bx plus c. We need to find such equation. Basically, we need to find the value of a, b and c, right? Okay, so since root 2 and 2 by 3 are the roots of the polynomials, can I say x is equals to root 2 and x is equals to 2 by 3? Why? Because root 2 and 2 by 3 are the zeros of the polynomials, or you can say the roots of the polynomial px. Fine. So I can say x minus root 2 is equals to 0 and x minus 2 by 3 is equals to 0. Now what are x minus root 2 and x minus 2 by 3? They both are factors of the polynomial p by x. So in order to get px, that is the polynomial, our required polynomial, I'll multiply both the factors, right? You can take a very simple example. Let's suppose I have a number 6. And I have two factors of 6, let's say 2 and 3, right? So if I multiply 2 and 3, I'll get 6. Similarly, x minus root 2 and x minus 2 by 3 are factors of the polynomial. So if I multiply both the factors, I'll automatically land to px, right? So let's multiply. So I'll multiply x minus root 2 and x minus 2 by 3. That is equals to 0, fine. So it would become x square minus root 2x minus 2 by 3x plus 2 root 2 by 3 is equals to 0. Fine. Now I will take the LCM. So it would become x square, 3x square, I'm so sorry, minus 3 root 2x minus 2x plus 2 root 2 is equals to 0. Now I will take x common here. So it would become 3 root 2 plus 2 plus 2 root 2. Now if I want to make the coefficient of x square as 1, what I'll do is, I'll divide the whole equation by 3, right? So it would become 3 root 2 plus 2 divided by 3 plus 2 root 2 by 3 is equals to 0. So both these answers are correct. Both these equations are correct. This is the required polynomial. Fine. Now one thing that you need to note here is, see, we already have the roots, root 2 and 2 by 3, right? So if I find the sum of the roots, what would be the sum of the roots? Root 2 plus 2 by 3, that is equals to 3 root 2 plus 2 by 3, right? And the product of the roots is equals to root 2 into 2 by 3, that is equals to 2 root 2 by 3. Now can you just relate to this what we have found earlier? See, here it is 3 root 2 plus 2 upon 3, that is equal to the sum of the roots, and here it is 2 root 2 by 3, that is equal to the product of the roots. Therefore we can generalize this. Like how to find the equation of a polynomial, we can have a generalized formula, right? So any px is equals to x square, that is this x square minus x, and it is the sum of the roots, right? Plus 2 root 2 by 3, that is equal to the product of the root. So I can say that plus product of the roots, right? So this is a generalized, you can say, a formula to find the equation of the polynomial when the roots of the polynomial are given to us. Fine. I hope this question is clear to you all. So now we will do the second question. Now let us look at this question. Now in this question, it is given if the roots of the polynomial px is equals to x squared minus 5x plus 4 are alpha and beta, find the value of alpha minus beta, right? So a polynomial is given to us and the roots of the polynomial are given to us. Now we need to find the value of alpha and minus beta, right? We don't have the independent values of alpha and beta. So we need to work on this to find the value of alpha minus beta. So what can I do is, I can take whole square of alpha minus beta, right? What is it? Alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta, right? Again, I don't have the value of alpha square and beta square, right? What can I do is, can I put it this way? Alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta, right? Why? How can I do this? See, alpha square plus beta square. If I add and subtract minus 2 alpha beta and plus 2 alpha beta, what will happen is, I'll get an identity. A square plus b square plus 2ab, right? So I can put it this way, alpha plus beta whole square, and the remaining part is minus 2 alpha beta, right? Fine. So therefore what I will get is minus 4 alpha beta. Now I need to find the value of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. How can I find that? See, I have the roots alpha and beta, right? So I can find the sum of the roots, right? The sum of the roots are given as alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a, or I can say alpha plus beta is equals to minus 5 upon 1, that is equals to 5, right? Okay, also the product of the roots are given as alpha into beta, that is equals to c upon a. What is c? 4, and what is a? 1, that is equals to 4, right? Therefore I can say that alpha beta is equals to 4. Now what I will do is, I will substitute both the values in equation number 1, right? So what will I get? Alpha minus beta square, which is now equal to alpha plus beta whole square, that is equal to 5 square minus 4 and alpha into beta, that is 4, right? So I'll get 25 minus 16. This is equals to 9. Now therefore the value of alpha minus beta whole square is 9. I need to find the value of alpha minus beta. So I'll take the square root and I'll get the value as plus minus 3. Now in this question, it is given if the roots of the polynomial 2x square minus 3x plus 1 are alpha and beta. So we need to find the value of this particular equation, right? Now again, a polynomial is given to us. The roots are given us as alpha and beta, and we need to find the value of this, right? So I'll write it down here. First, the sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta. This is equals to what? Minus b upon a, which is equals to, or you can say minus 3 upon 2, that is equals to 3 upon 2, right? And the product of the roots, that is alpha beta, is equals to c upon a, that is equals to 1 upon 2. Hope this is clear to you all. We already have discussed in the previous videos. Fine. Now what we need to do is, we need to convert this equation in the form of alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Now how will we do it? So what I can do is, I can take the LCM here. It would be alpha beta, alpha square plus beta square, fine, plus 2. Again, it would be beta plus alpha and plus 3 alpha beta, right? Now note here that we already have the value of alpha beta. We have the value of alpha plus beta, we have the value of alpha beta, and we have the value of alpha beta here. The only value that we doesn't have is alpha square plus beta square. Now, how can I write alpha square plus beta square? What I can do here is I can add two alpha beta, and I can subtract 2 alpha beta. Why? Because it will be equal to 0 only. I can do this, right? It would be 3 alpha beta, or I can put it this way. See, this is an identity. This is an identity. So I can put it alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta upon alpha beta plus 2 alpha plus beta upon alpha beta and plus 3 alpha beta. Now what we need to do is we need to substitute the values, and then we need to solve it, right? What is alpha plus beta? It is 3 by 2, right? So it would be 3 by 2 whole square minus 2 alpha beta, that is equals to 1 upon 2. Again, alpha beta is equals to 1 upon 2 plus 2 into alpha plus beta, that is equals to 3 upon 2, and this is 1 upon 2 plus 3 into 1 upon 2. Now I will solve this equation and I'll find the value. So after solving this, I will get the answer as 5 by 2 plus 3 by 2 plus 6, or I can say 8 by 2 plus 6 is equals to 4 plus 6, and the final answer is equals to 10. Fine. So you can just solve it and you can get the answer. It is very easy. It's just like simplification of fractions, right? So hope this question is clear to you. So now we look to the next question. Now let us look at this question. In this question, a polynomial is given to us, that is x square plus 2x plus 3, and the roots of this polynomial are alpha and beta, right? And we need to find a polynomial whose roots are 2 alpha upon beta and 2 beta upon alpha. Fine. So we work with the given information first. So let us start. Now the given polynomial is px is equals to x square plus 2x plus 3, right? And the roots are given as alpha and beta. So we can find the value of alpha plus beta, that is equals to what? Minus 2 upon 1, that is equals to minus 2. And alpha beta, that is the product of the roots, that is equals to c upon k. Here it would be 3 upon 1, that is equals to 3. Fine. So now we have the values of alpha plus beta and alpha beta, right? Now we need to find a polynomial, right? We need to find equation of a polynomial whose roots are given to us as 2 alpha upon beta and 2 beta upon alpha. So what we can do is we can find the sum of the roots here. What would be the sum? 2 alpha upon beta plus 2 beta upon alpha. So let us evaluate it first, right? I'll take the LCM alpha beta, so it would become 2 alpha square plus 2 beta square. So now I don't have the independent value of alpha square and beta square. So what can I do is, first I will take 2 common, right? So it would become 2 and bracket alpha square plus beta square, and the denominator would be alpha into beta, right? What I can do is I can convert this into an identity by adding and subtracting 2 alpha beta, right? Okay. So it would become 2. See, I can put alpha square plus beta square and plus 2 alpha beta in the form of alpha plus beta whole square and minus 2 alpha beta. This is the remaining part, right? Multiplied by 2 upon alpha beta. Fine. Now we have the value of alpha plus beta. We have the value of alpha and beta, right? So we input the values and we'll find the value of the sum of the roots. So let's input. So what is alpha plus beta? This is equals to minus 2 and minus 2 into alpha beta, that is equals to 3, right? And in the denominator 3. Fine. So 2 4 minus 6 upon 3. This is equals to 2 into minus 2 by 3. This is equals to minus 4 upon. So this is the sum of the roots for the new polynomial, right? Now we need to find the product. So I'll do it here. Fine. So product, this is equals to 2 alpha upon beta into 2 beta upon alpha, right? So everything got deducted and the final result I've got is 4. Fine. Now we already have discussed that the polynomial, the equation of a polynomial is equals to x square minus the sum of the roots, right? Sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots. We have discussed this in the previous question, in the first question, right? So now I'll input the value, sum of the roots. It is minus 4 by 3. So it would be minus 4 by 3 into x plus the product of the root, that is equals to 4. So finally I can write it as x square plus 4 by 3x plus 4. So this is the required polynomial whose roots are equal to 2 alpha upon beta and 2 beta upon alpha. So I hope this question is clear to you all. So thank you everyone for watching my video. I hope all the questions are clear to you. If you have any specific query or any doubt in a question, you can post in the comment section and I would answer the question as soon as possible. Thank you once again. Goodbye.